Welcome to Firearms of America. Today, as you guys can see, I have another pair of Salomon something. So let's find out what these are. These are the Salomon, all new, I should say, Sense Ride 4 trail running shoes. Yes, now I have reviewed a Sense Ride 3 before. Excellent overall trail running shoe, very comfortable, very lightweight. These are no exception to that, very comfortable, very lightweight, but let's see if these are an improvement, if these are better, and if these are worth $135 currently on Amazon. The link is in the description below. Check it out. So, as some of you already know, this review is not just any regular kind of trail running shoe review. This is specifically for my ultimate survival boots section. Yes, basically if these trail running shoes, you were running in them, or maybe you had them in the house and something bad happened and you had an option to put them on and then leave your house, and then you had to run, climb, fight, I don't know, sleep in these shoes for whatever weeks without taking them off, would they be good to survive in? All right, how to make judgment? We make judgment based on 8 different criteria. Let's begin. Criteria number 1, comfort level. In order to test the comfort level of all the boots and shoes that I review on this channel, I do a 3-mile run and then a 5-mile walk in order to test the comfort level. And let me tell you guys, like I said, these are very, very comfortable. Running in them is super easy. There are a few factors, of course, that contribute to the comfort level. One of them being the weight. Let's see how light or heavy these are. Now, this is size 10, and these are 10.6. Excellent weight. Now, to give you a reference number, usually I say if you want something very, very lightweight, you want something under 20 ounce. And the more under 20 ounce it is, the lighter it feels, the easier it is to run for miles without feeling weight on your feet. This is air light. I absolutely love the lightness of these trail running shoes. 10, almost half of that 20 mark. Great job there, Salomon. There are a few other factors that contribute to the comfort level. One of them being the inner sole. And here you probably already noticed the inner sole is the why can I pronounce it? The ortholite. All right, as you can see. Now, ortholite is a special kind of inner sole fabric that Salomons use. It's moisture wicking, give you kind of like an antibacterial qualities, right? If your feet are sweating, which is very actual here because these are running shoes, right? But besides that, it's pretty decent amount of cushioning, not a lot, but decent. And of course, there is some heel bed and some arch support. So overall, nice shape as well. But after we take it off, there is another layer of this red stuff, which is also a kind of jelly type of feeling, which adds up definitely to the comfort level. So you have additional layer for that impact protection from running. Great job. But whenever it comes to running, it's actually very easy to run in these shoes because the outsole is very, very flexible. As you can see here, it's super flexible. All right, so you can definitely run properly in these trail running shoes without any problems. And of course, overall, the fabric, the material is very soft, so it does feel very light on your feet whenever you're running. From the inside in the toe box, it feels good as well because everything is so soft. But let's move on to the criteria number 2 now, proofing and protection. Now, proofing wise, not much to talk about. These are not waterproof. Protection wise, again, not much to talk about. You don't have anything in the toe box here. This is very soft. This is really just more of a design. It does give you a little bit of a reinforcement to this fabric, but still, it is very, very soft. So if something falls on your foot, you're gonna feel it, all right? And in the ankles, again, nothing here because it's not, there's no shaft, and the heel is soft too. So not much protection at all. Keep that in mind. Let's move on to the criteria number 3, quality and the design features. Now, quality-wise, Salomon, they have been around forever. They know what they're doing whenever it comes to the hiking shoes, trail running shoes. They have a lot. Great quality overall. Now, if you click on the link in the description below for these shoes for Amazon, you're not going to find a lot of reviews because these are newer on Amazon. But if you check out the Sense Ride 3, they do have a lot of reviews, almost 5 stars, so people do like them, alright? And I'll definitely be adding some positive review to these on Amazon as well. Whenever it comes to the design features, usually here I talk about the lacing system. And the lacing system here, you notice it's a quick lace system. Very good, it works very well. The only complaint here is that I have is with the pocket on the tongue where you're supposed to hide the excess of the lacing system. All right, basically this is what you'll be doing, but here's the problem with it. Here's the beef that I have with it. Let's say you put it on your foot, right? You put it on your foot and you tighten it, and you tighten it by doing this. All right, not that much, maybe like this to give you reference. There you go. All right, it's let's say it's on your foot like this, and you're rolling it in. You're rolling it in because that's what you would do in order to make it shorter, and then stick it into the pocket. All right, so you're rolling it in, you're rolling it in. Yes, it takes a little bit of time. You're rolling it in, so you roll it in, and now you want to put it in the pocket, but the pocket is actually closed off by the lace that is on top of it. All right, so now you have to kind of release the tension a little bit, open up, stick it in, and maybe tighten it some more. So it's a little bit finicky. All right, overall it's a little bit finicky, and I know for some people it might not be a big deal, but that's why I do reviews, because I'm very picky, stuff like that. All right, I think Salomon could have done a better job here with this pocket. Instead of putting it directly underneath the lace, they could have done either up here, starting up there, or even better, maybe getting it on the other side, sticking it on the other side, or something like that. All right, but not underneath the lace. That's it. Not gonna complain anymore. Let's move on to the criteria number 4 now. Outsole traction and stability. Now, in order to test the outsole traction and stability, whenever I do my run and my walk, I do that on a variety of different surfaces, starting from older asphalt, newer tarmac, and then some sand, dry sand, wet sand, dry grass, wet grass, some rocky road, and some trail surface, and then finishing up on some marble and tile. And overall, this is pretty good. Very, very good outsole, very balanced Contagrip. I mean, Salomon's, they always do great job with the outsole. This one is very simplistic. Don't get it wrong, even though it looks like it's on a flat side, it does have a very serious amount of aggression, so it does bite into stuff like wet grass very nicely. You don't slide around it at all. Great job there, Salomon. All right, and even on the flat, shiny surfaces, it does have these little grooves to give you some, almost like a suction type of stuff, to give you a decent traction on shiny surfaces. Yes, kind of like slip resistance. All right, not on all of them. If Salomon did more of them, it would have been even better, but still pretty good. All right, these are not designed to be handled on that, but it's a nice plus to have overall. Now, whenever it comes to ice and snow, I'm not going to even mention here. Sometimes I do whenever it comes to winter boots, but these in no way have anything to do with winter, so we're not even going to go there. Let's move on to the criteria number 5, temperature. Now, again, I'm not going to talk about the colder temperatures because these have nothing to do with cold temperatures. These are not waterproof. These are not designed to be used in cold temperatures at all. But in hot temperatures, these are very nice and breathable, feel very light, very good overall whenever it comes to 3 seasons. All right, anything except winter. Let's move on to the criteria number 6 now, the sizing. These are definitely true to the size, and usually I recommend getting half a size bigger. Same thing the case with this. Whenever it comes to your trail running shoes, whenever it comes to your hiking boots, get yourself half a size bigger to have a little bit of extra space in the toe box. It will save you on your runs and on your hikes. Just a good advice that I got from one of my experienced hiking friends. Let's move on to the criterion 7 now, balance of application. So if these really were your ultimate survival trail running shoes, and you were wearing them and now you had to survive in them, would they be good for your survival? Well, if you are the type of person that prefers speed, that does not like any kind of restriction of the movement, from the weight, from all the bulkiness and the stuff, but just wants to be as fast as possible to run, this is your survival strategy. You want to run for as fast as you can for as long as you can. This is a great choice, honestly, because these are very, very lightweight, very comfortable overall, and probably in these you will be the fastest, all right, because they're so light, because they're so comfortable, because they don't have any bulkiness to them at all. Of course, if you do prefer some protection, this is really not the choice you want to go with, because there isn't really any, no proofing, no protection. But overall, whenever it comes to its purpose as a trail running shoe, these are phenomenal. All right, and the very last criterion here is the price. Currently these are $135 on Amazon. Again, the link is in the description below. And well, what can I say about the price? $135 is definitely on the pricier side. Honestly, for that price, I would expect at least waterproofing. Not that I'm a fan of waterproofing in trail running shoes at all. Honestly, I don't like it. But I think it's definitely on the pricier side. I mean, I understand that they just came out. This is a newer model, so they are at the top of the price range. They will definitely go down in price a little bit. But keep in mind, there's a lot of competition in that price range. Yes, some very, very serious competition in that $135 price range. Stuff from Salomon themselves, yes. Stuff from La Sportiva, Saucony. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff out there. So check it out. And I've done some reviews here on this channel as well. So let me know in the comments below, guys. What do you think about this trail running shoe? What do you think about this review? If you have any requests for reviews, drop them in the comments below and I'll be happy to address them when I can. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. This was Firearms for America. I'll see you guys in the next video.